welcome everyone. My name's Heather. This practice is going to be a restorative pose, and then I'm going to guide you through an inner journey. The only props that you need for this class is either 2 or 3 blankets, or if you have a bolster, you can use your bolster. You could lay on a mat, you could lay on the carpet. If you don't want to lay in the restorative pose, you could also just lay on your couch or your bed and just listen. So I'm going to show you the position that we're going to come into and how to set it up. And then I'm going to move behind the camera so that you don't have to look at your screen, you're just going to listen. I hope you enjoy. So from here, we're going to take the blanket. You're going to fold it into a rectangle shape and then place it in the position that you would like to lay onto it. So what we're looking for here is an edge of a few inches to start, and then we're going to see how that feels. If you already know that you prefer to come into a deeper back bend, then you can take a second blanket and you're going to step it. So step it means you're just going to move it back, maybe about 3 inches, like that. You can then use another blanket, or a large towel folded works well as a blanket, and put it up at the top as a pillow. From here, you're going to move onto your seat and recline down. So the position that we want this edge to be, whether you have 1 blanket or 2, so if you have 2, it's the top blanket, is to sit at your low rib. So from your pelvis, it's the first floating rib there that you come into, and you're just going to recline down. The blanket or towel that you're using as a pillow could sit right under the back of the head, or you could slide it into your shoulders and then crunch it in a little bit to have a little bit more support for your neck. Either way is totally fine, whatever's comfortable for you. Your arms can extend out to the side, palms up. If this is too much, you can also bring them in closer. You could have palms facing inwards. You'll notice if the body is relaxed, the fingertips will have a soft curling into them. And then from here, check in. How does it feel? Shift up or back to find that comfortable position. If you feel that you're jamming into the low back, so there's tension there, you can bend your knees, and then just a low lift of the pelvis, and then slide your sit bones or tailbone towards your heels so that you feel some lengthening into the low back, and then lower the pelvis back down and stretch your legs out. You could also put a prop, whether it's a bolster or a rolled blanket or towel, underneath your knees if you like. Let your eyes close and just settle in. Notice how you feel here. Notice any areas that you may be holding tension, and can you allow them to soften? Notice your breath. You don't have to change it. Just notice your breath coming in through your nose and going out through your nose. Nowhere else to be but right where you are. Take a long, slow, deep breath in. Pause at the top. And then slowly exhale. Allowing any tension to melt away as you gradually relax. More and more with each breath. Take another long, slow, deep breath in. Hold at the top. And then exhale. Empty your lungs completely with your out-breath. Take a third deep breath in. Take your time. Hold it for a moment at the top. And then let it go. Already you are beginning to drift into a state of deep relaxation. Continue to breathe slowly and gently. Relax. Bring your awareness to the top of your head. Sense or imagine a feeling of relaxation beginning to spread down from the top of your scalp. Let the muscles in your forehead, your temples relax. Allow your eyes to soften and sink deep into the sockets. Let your cheeks and jaw soften. Let go of all tension. Now this peaceful feeling flows down your neck and deep into the muscles in your shoulders, soothing them, releasing them. Breathe. Allow this peaceful feeling to flow through your arms, relaxing and soothing, all the way to the tip of your fingers. As your body relaxes, your mind relaxes. Your thoughts become weightless, like wisps of clouds on the breeze. Now the peaceful sensation flows through your chest, your stomach. Feel how this area gently rises and falls as you breathe. Slowly, deeply, soothing and relaxing. Turn your attention to your back and feel this relaxing sensation flow all the way down your spine. Feel your back completely supported on your blankets. Now the peaceful feeling flows through your lower body. Relax your hips, your glutes, the back of your thighs, the front of your thighs. Feel all these large, strong muscles becoming loose and relaxed. Soothing feelings flow down through your knees and into your calves. Your ankles relax. Now your feet relax. Your entire body is soft, calm, and relaxed. Now it's time to leave the external world behind and go on an inner journey. A journey to a place of deep inner stillness. Imagine that you're standing on a white sandy beach. It's early in the morning and a light hazy mist surrounds you. The sun is slowly rising. You can feel the warm orange light on your face and your body. You're feeling content, at ease, relaxed. The sand beneath your bare feet is soft and warm, and a light breeze caresses your face. This beach is deserted. You have it all to yourself, and you have all the time in the world. Listening to the relaxing sound of the ocean, its waves are breaking gently on the shore. Begin to walk slowly through the mist towards the water. A small boat is waiting for you. The boat is comfortable and steady. Notice that it's tied to the edge of the shore with a strong rope. Walk to the water's edge and step into the boat. You're feeling completely at peace, completely safe, and completely relaxed. When you are ready, untie the boat and let it go. Relax and allow the natural currents of the ocean to guide you away from the beach. Your boat drifts smoothly. It rocks ever so gently in the water. This rocking motion relaxes you even more deeply. The sun is now higher in the sky. Its light has gathered strength. Notice that the mist that surrounds you is beginning to evaporate. You can see the air becoming clearer and clearer. Watch as the sun rays dissolve all the mist. Now you can see clearly in all directions. The sky is a vivid blue. It's all as though a veil has been lifted. Sparkling ocean water surrounds you on all sides, and in front of you a small island comes into view. Your boat moves closer and closer to the island, gliding slowly and effortlessly through the water. The island is drenched in sunlight. It's covered in tropical palm trees that sway gently in the breeze. Your boat glides slowly forward and comes to rest on the shore. You have arrived. Step out of the boat and take a moment to appreciate this place of sublime beauty. Feel the warmth of the water as you step out of the boat. Feel the sand squish between your toes. Exotic birds dance from tree to tree, and brilliantly colored flowers grow in abundance. The air itself seems to shimmer and vibrate with pure luminous energy. You can hear the soothing sound of the wind as it passes through the trees, and you can hear the gentle sounds of the birds as they fly by. In this place, you are free from all memories of the past. You are free from all concerns about the future. You are free from all responsibilities. This is a place of total peace, and it is all yours. You notice an opening between the palm trees. In the center of this opening, there is a narrow path that leads deep into a rich green forest. Begin your journey into the heart of the forest, following the path as it meanders between columns of ancient trees and the softness of the earth below your feet. This forest seems familiar to you, like the memory of a pleasant dream or a place you visited as a child. Walk deeper into the forest. Notice the colors, the different shades of greens and browns, the color of the flowers. You are guided by a force that you trust and that makes you feel safe, nurtured, and still. You have reached the very heart of the forest. Before you is a shimmering pond of crystal clear water, a pond of perfect stillness. The pond is round. The water is a turquoise green, and it brims with pure spring water. Notice the stillness of the water. It's like a mirror, free from even the slightest ripple. As deep in the forest, the wind has calmed. There are 3 steps that lead down into the water. You decide to bathe in this magical pond, and you remove your shoes. As you take the first step down into the pond, you notice that the wind has eased. All the trees have become motionless. The water is warm and soothing over your ankles. As each moment passes, the world around you becomes more and more calm, and you yourself become more and more still. As you lower yourself onto the second step, all the birds in the forest become quiet. Their silence is deep and reverent. Now lower yourself onto the third and final step and glide into the water. Feel yourself gliding into a deep state of relaxation. In this pond, your thoughts simply melt away. All is still and silent. The only sound that remains is the sound of the waves, far off in the distance. Your mind seems to expand. You feel timeless, vast, empty, relaxed. Enjoy this experience of solitude and inner silence. When thoughts arise, simply let them go and return your awareness to the sound of the waves. When it's time to return, I will guide you home. breath to deepen. And slowly bringing yourself back to your surroundings. Moving yourself out of the water. There's a towel placed there you can dry off. Putting your shoes or sandals back on if you brought them with you. Making your way back through the forest on the path. And getting back into the boat. And allowing the current to slowly and gently bring you back to the sandy beach. And gently wiggle your fingers and toes. You can rock your head and give yourself a full body stretch, lengthening out. Bend your knees. Lean to your side and gently use your arms for support to bring yourself up. I thank all of you for joining me. Namaste.